we are making an interactive installation which you can experience, and the idea behind it for now, but it can change, that we try to build a user-generated religion where you're not just following the rules of someone, but everyone that joins will change a bit of the rules, so the rules are really a combination of everyone that joins, so really user-generated, bottom-up religion.
For the people, by the people.
Yeah.
But ideally, if we're aiming for religion, and one of the goals of religion, for instance, might be a meaning to life, then you want people to talk about what's beautiful in life, or what motivates them to continue living, or what makes life goals. And I think it would be really challenging to create a computer interface that can get people to talk about something so deeply personal. And the way we're hoping to do that is by introducing a character, in this case a chatbot, into the piece.
Can you elaborate on that?
That will sort of motivate people who experience the installation to create meaningful content.
I think we started out with a confession booth and a wailing wall and some experience of the content generated. And from that was more a starting point, and then we came up to the cubicle kind of contraption.
Yeah. Yeah, we also looked at what are the spots or the stages that you pass by or do when you are in a church, and what rituals are lighting a candle, or just go to the confession booth and do a confession. And so we took those stages and try to alter that into kind of a form that is related to what we wanted to create.
Okay. Maybe that's 6:30. Yeah,
It's going to be a white cube or a black cube. Actually, we haven't decided on the color yet. There will be just some text, and you'll be invited to talk to the chatbot.
Hello.
And then what you say to it will show up on screen.
Tell me about your family.
Well, I have a mother and a father and a brother.
How does that make you feel?
And then it'll stop, and then it will actually tell you when your session is over, just like it says there. And there will likely be a tiny altar or some sort of something which will have just a nice USB hole, and you'll be invited to take out the USB stick that you collected before you came in. You'll leave this room, and then you will enter this bigger room. There'll be some beautiful audio, ambient audio that Tom constructed, and some whispering of texts that were created by users before you. From the ceiling, there will be lots of wires of USB holes, and you will take your USB stick and you will add it to one of these holes. That will be beautiful, but in reality it's this sort of utilitarian looking device sitting here, and what will be hanging from the ceiling will be these kind of wires, and you will take it and you will plug it in just like that. And then over here you'll have an interface where the text that you just said will show up. There will be bright lights, beautiful music. You'll feel like you became part of something, and then it'll slowly shrink back up, and then you'll see this sort of running text from everybody else, and you've now become part of this cloud of knowledge. Of course, knowledge being the meaning of life, this new religion. It's kind of a new scripture in a way. It's, as Tom said, the New Testament.
I think that the installation as an art piece only exists when it is being used by the people.
I don't think you can actually say that it's finished. It's a work in progress, so it's not like it's user generated, so it changes all the time. Whereas the installation probably will change also over time.
But we still have 1.5 weeks to go, so at the odd talk, maybe things are all different.
How does that make you feel?
Confused.
Your session has ended. Please leave your lesson.